Hello everybody and welcome back into TD Garden from Boston, Massachusetts. The Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs ready to open a brand new season. These two teams are for sure, and we're ready to get it going this afternoon from TD. Opening face-off at center, one back by Boston. McAvoy in over the line. He'll take a shot and it's off a leg and into the corner. Leafs pick it up and give it away. Marchand, what a save! Samsonov out of the gates. His first big test of the year, and he shuts the door for Toronto. That is a huge save early. Toronto Maple Leafs know that their goaltending has been one of the weaker points. They need to step things up a little bit. There's a big save to start the season. Lindholm to Marchand, back for McAvoy, firing, it's tipped wide. Marner to it, playing that up Nylander. That's Riley on it, chipping it further, turn over to Lindholm. Pastrnak to Bergeron. Boston back inside on the right wing. Taken down by a hit there and played up on the wing for Matthews. Finding Nylander, back for Matthews. Matthews in front, drop back, they score! It's Mitch Marner on the doorstep from the left wing. He catches by, and Toronto opens the scoring early here in the first from TD. Look at this play. This Matthews is the patience getting it across, and Mitch Marner is going to tap this in. Kind of a little bit used with the leg, but Matthews nonetheless sets him up, and it's 1-0 Toronto. So here's the face-off back to center. Mitch Marner gets the goal. That's his first of the season. Riley rolls it back in behind his goal, playing that around to the far wing. Taken there in the corner. That's Foligno with it to the net. Bergeron centered, and a save again made by Samsonov. Here's Nylander, red line and into the Boston zone. Rung around, there's Marner, back to the point for Matthews. Turned over Bertuzzi. Here's Brad Marchand, and here come the Bruins with it. Marchand winding up, centers a shot, and it's deflected wide. In the corner, Riley picks it up. Up for O'Reilly. And Mitch Marner will chase after that, but McAvoy back to it first. With Bertuzzi on the left wing. Drop pass, Krejci a shot. That didn't get through. O'Reilly, here's Michael Bunting, here's Toronto again, 2-on-1, shoots! That's blocked. Bunting with a good look, he'll play it across to O'Reilly. Flip back and around behind, Tavares. O'Reilly for Bunting. Bunting spins that back to the corner for Tavares. A lot of change-ups here. Here's Riley with a shot. It's fired high and wide as Krejci will pick it up for the Bruins, and here they come with it the other way. With speed and out of the zone, here's Krejci. He'll chip it ahead for Hall. Hall with a wind-up, his shot off the mask of Samsonov, made the save. Back out in front. That one fanned on. Bruins pressing McAvoy to Bertuzzi to Hall. Left alone. He scores! Taylor Hall. And the game is tied. Hall has his first of the season, and the Boston Bruins have tied it here in the first period. That is a huge goal. You want to get off the schneid. You just gave up the lead to Marner, and you get it right back. Here's Achari. He'll bring it in. Centered for Kerfoot. It went off his stick. 6 to go opening period. 1-1 from TD. In along the boards. Yarncroke back on it. Hall to Yarncroke. Chipped ahead. Here's Achari. Here's Yarncroke in for Kerfoot. Taken down on the wing. That's Yarncroke back after it. Battling along the corner boards. Took his man down. Kerfoot back to the point. That finds Giordano. He'll just fire back into the Boston zone. Out and around it comes. That was Shen after it. Here's DeBrusque finding Orlov. Orlov through center. He has Zacha. Zacha winding up, firing. That's off a leg. Getting it back here, Zacha. Corner boards, the Bruins pressing now. Here's Coyle to the point for Orlov. A lot of standing around. Here's a chance, and it made its way through, but not on Samsonov. Rebound stop. Another shot. Samsonov down. Has that. Giordano to Lafferty. Lost it on the wing. Here's Orlov back in with Carlo. Drop for DeBrusque. Shooting. That's blocked. What a chance for Boston. Here's Zach Asarese ahead for David Kampf. He'll step his way by. Winding up, shooting. It's off the blocker of Swayman. Back to the point, and here's Zach Asarese firing at the flex. And that will do it for the first period. 1-1 after one. Is it Swayman in net? Well, that's a good question, because the Bruins had some trades in the offseason, and it might actually not be Swayman in between the Boston Pipes. Shots a goal after that first period. 7 for the Bruins, 2 for the Maple Leafs. 1-1 after one. The hits are 8-2 Boston. Faceoffs 4-0 Bruins. 1-1 after one tonight from TD. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from TD Garden in Boston. The Bruins and the Maple Leafs in their first of two meetings this season. And the first one here from TD, the next from Scotia. Given away here to Bergeron. Just started the period, moves in, shoots. What a stop. Rebound. Samsonov got across. He's been stellar in this game with already 4 beautiful stops on 10 shots faced now. Here's McAvoy. Playing that for Marchand. Back to Bergeron. Bruins have had chance after chance. The Leafs had 2 shots. Marner gave that away. Marchand. Back to Bergeron. Turnover through center. Given away. Back again to McAvoy. He has Marchand moving in. Marchand shooting. That's off a stick and wide. Brody to it for Matthews. Austin Matthews taking Pastrnak to the boards. Lindholm's on it. Matthews chasing after him for the puck. 5 gone in the middle frame. Here comes Bergeron through center. Drop pass. Pastrnak spinning with that is Brody, and he'll chip it on the wing for Nylander. Drop pass. Here's Matthews. Matthews spinning, winding up, shooting, and a blocker stop made. Here's Bunting with the back. Bunting drops it off for Matthews. Matthews spinning. Still has it. Moves it through the middle. Shoots! And what a stop made! Picked up here. Bruins look to get out of the zone. That's played ahead. Bergeron. He has a break! And he stopped. It may have been a defender in front that stopped that rush for the Leafs. Here's Bunting. Gave that away from the corner. Chip back from Tavares. Pass in front. That's knocked down, and Jeremy Swayman will cover on that for Boston. Almost halfway through this one. 1-1 from TD in Boston. Both teams are great looks, obviously. Boston has looked like the better team. Toronto back on their heels a lot of this game so far. And guess who's in net? And Ilya Samsonov is getting the job done for the Leafs. Here come the Bruins out of the zone. Bertuzzi. What a disappointing end to last season for the Boston Bruins. David Krejci. Drop pass. That shot high off the body and up and out of play. 9:14 left to go in the second period. No scoring here in the second. 1-1 from TD. Marner got it started. And answering back was Bergeron for Boston. Brought to the point, or sorry, it was Hall as it's chipped by Hall. Back for Bunting. Fired into the Boston zone. Run around the far side. O'Reilly. Drop pass. That one off the boards and back out. Bunting finds it. Fires it. It goes off for Bruin and back into the Toronto zone. Muzzin in the corner after it. Offside warning. Here's Krejci looking backhands. Stopped by Samsonov. Loose puck came out in front. That's blocked. Bertuzzi again. He scores! Tyler Bertuzzi gives Boston their first lead of the year. 2-1. That is a huge goal. They have taken the momentum in this hockey game, and they now have taken the lead because of it. Bertuzzi with his first of the year. 2-1 Bruins, 2 unanswered goals in the game, and they lead Toronto by 1. Here's Krejci at center, played for Hall. In on the wing, he has one tonight. Bertuzzi stopped by Samsonov. Muzzin for Yarncroke, 5 to go in the period. Red line and into the Boston zone. Far side, this finds Kerfoot. He lost it in the center to Orlov. Taylor Hall, Jake Muzzin took it away from him, and he'll get it up for Kerfoot. Kerfoot looking through center, has a Chari to the net, drop pass, scores! Callie Yarncroke left alone at the left side of the net to tap it home. And Toronto has tied the game here in the second period late at 2. Yarncroke has his first of the season. Right place, right time, and the Maple Leafs get it right back like that. 2-2 game. Face off back to center ice. And you knew this one was going to be pretty entertaining to open the season. It would be between these two original 6 rivals. Here's Coyle on the wing. Gave that away, Zach Aston-Reese. Carlo back to it. The Bruins gave that away. Zaka chipping it for Nebraska. Here comes Boston out of the zone. The Leafs will have a home opener Winter Classic against Edmonton next game. Lafferty. Zach Aston-Reese fired into the Boston zone. That ricocheted off the boards. Weirdly, it found its way out front. And that was Zach Aston-Reese. Couldn't settle it down as that'll come out and chip back into the Leaf zone. And that should do it for the second period. One last chance. DeBrusk shooting! Stopped by Samsonov. We are 2-2 through 40 tonight from TD Garden in Boston. Well, the scoring in the first period, Mitch Marner for Toronto, Taylor Hall for Boston. Both teams with a goal in the second period. Bertuzzi for Boston and Yarncroke for Toronto. 2-2 after 2. Shots to goal with 13-6 Boston. Faceoffs are 5-4 Toronto. Hits 9-2 Boston. No power plays. 2-2 after 2 tonight from TD. Welcome into the third period this afternoon from TD Garden in Boston. The Bruins and the Leafs. First of 2 meetings this year. And it's lived up to the hype so far to start a new season. Here's David Pastrnak. Riley playing that up ahead for Marner. Red lines it into the Boston zone. Far wing, here's Nylander shooting! Kick stopped by Swayman. There's a good test to start the third for the Boston netminder. Give it away. Matthews takes it away. Austin Matthews trying to get around. He'll spin with it. Lost in the corner to Lindholm. Bergeron to Pastrnak and back out. Nylander gets it back. Brody ahead. Marner's in. Marner looking for Matthews. Again turned over to Lindholm. McAvoy just finds Brad Marchand, and Matthews gave him a ride. Here's Brody for Matthews. Back on it again. Here come the Leafs. Matthews winding up, shooting. Walker stops Swayman. Marner back to the point. That's Nylander. Back for Marner. Penalty coming to Boston. Nylander. Brody, first power play of the year, will go to the Leafs. Here's Marner from behind the goal, looking out front. Matthews shooting, and he fired it wide. Here's Riley, and it comes out. It's touched by the Bruins, and Toronto will go to the first power play of the season. 2-2 here in the third period. We're going to get to see the first Toronto power play look this year. So here's the face-off to the left side of the Boston goal. Just over 7 gone here in the third, 2-2. Here's the draw. One back by the Bruins. McAvoy picks it up and clears down the ice. Riley will go back for Toronto and set up for the Leafs. He'll play it up on the wing for Yarncroke. Has a goal in this one. Played far and around, and no one there again as it's cleared back down the ice by Boston. 2 straight clears. The Leafs still looking for an entry into the Boston zone. Bunting ahead. Yarncroke moves in, winds up and shoots, and a save made. Bunting! That's stopped by Swayman. Here's a third look, and Tavares was there but couldn't jam it by. Cleared by the Bruins. 30 seconds left on the Maple Leaf power play. Riley ahead for Tavares. Down to 20. Here comes Tavares. Winding up. Shooting. That's off a leg. Here's Yarncroke, and that's blocked. Great defensive play by the Bruins, and they kill it off. Leafs 0 for 1 on the power play to start the season. McAvoy ahead to Frederick. Here comes Frederick with speed down the right wing to the net. Stopped by Samsonov, and the rebound. He gobbles it back up. Now gave it away. Stop. They score. Left alone in front. I believe it was Bergeron, and Boston has taken the lead back. No, it's going to be Foligno's goal. The Leafs don't do anything on the power play. The Bruins come back and strike and take the lead again. So here's the draw. They'll come inside from the middle. Down the slot, there's O'Reilly to Muzzin. That shot blocked. It goes into the corner. 8 to play here in the third. Pastrnak looking. Centers! Stopped by Samsonov. Muzzin to Tavares, and the Leafs come out with it again. Into the Boston zone. Firing around, that's Bunting after it. Has some help. Looks, no shot. Gave it away. Tavares back after in the corner on Marchand. Marchand played to McAvoy. 6 to go here in the third period. Pastrnak is taken down. Here is Justin Hall for the Leafs. Looks ahead on the wing. He gave it away, and it stays in the Leaf zone. Now Muzzin ahead to O'Reilly. Toronto trying to come ahead with it. That's Matthews after the puck. Gave it away to Matthews, and he comes, shoots. Save made. Swayman in tight. Not a lot of room for Matthews, but a good look. Has Nylander in front. Centers. What a stop again. Jeremy Swayman keeps it 3-2 Boston late. Here's McAvoy to Pastrnak on the wing. Hall gets it back for Toronto. Has Nylander up ahead. Nylander getting by. Nylander looking to the net. Drops it back. That's off the boards, and it does come out. Here come the Bruins with it. Final minute of play here in the third period. 3-2 Bruins in their season opener at home. Brody trying to take it away. That's Matthews who gets it back. Austin Matthews through center. Matthews trying to set up someone. Has it again. Winding up, and he gave it away to Carlo. So the Leafs still cannot pull the netminder. In come the Bruins. From the corner, trying to center it. It goes in around behind. 35 seconds. Yarncroke. A pass to Achari. Here's Achari taking it into the Boston zone, but lost the puck. Carlo back to it. Bruins trying to survive. Seconds running down here from TD. Kerfoot takes it away. Alex Kerfoot from behind center. They score! Callie Yarncroke with just 19 seconds left. His second of the night. With 19 seconds on the clock to make it a 3-3 game. Face off back to center. Leafs were down to the final seconds. Looked like they were done. And they tie it up with 19 seconds on the clock. That's play down the ice. Boston will take advantage of that giveaway by Toronto. That's Hall on it. Playing that up on the wing to Krejci. And that's given away. Kicked back into the Toronto zone. 5 seconds. We're going to wait this one down. We're going to have overtime in the season opener. As that was a nifty play by the Bruins to knock down that opportunity. Shots on goal in the hockey game. The Bruins and the Leafs even with 16. A 3-3 game. Hits are 12-6. Boston. Face-off 7-6. Boston. Power plays Toronto 0 for 1. Boston hasn't had one. We go to overtime. 3-3. Welcome into overtime from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. The Bruins and the Leafs, first of two meetings this year. An original 6 to open the year. You knew overtime was coming somehow. Here's Pastrnak moving in. Drop pass, gave it away. Austin Matthews the other way, but McAvoy got back. And you got to give him credit for that play. It's a big one. Here's Matthews. Lost it. Marner trying to get it back. Bergeron re-enters the zone. Has help. Drop pass, shot. And top and own Bruin into the corner. Two Bruins left alone in front. Bergeron, that's taken away by Toronto, and here comes Matthews with it. Austin Matthews, first overtime this season, shoots, scores! Austin Matthews to open the season, drills one by Jeremy Swayman, and the Leafs have won it in the season opener, 4-3 in overtime. What a shot by Austin Matthews. Screams down that right wing. It looked like Boston was going to set something up here in this overtime period. And Matthews comes in and Pastrnak cannot stop him. That shot is wicked. There is no chance for Jeremy Swayman. And the Leafs win the season opener in Boston 4-3 in overtime in a comeback. They were going to fall 3-2 in this one. They tied it with 19 seconds left. Yarncroke with 2 goals on the night. But Austin Matthews comes through in overtime where it matters, 4-3.